The samurai class is often remembered as a strictly male-dominated warrior culture, but hidden in the annals of history are the stories of the Onna-Bugeisha, the women warriors of Japan. These female samurai were trained in combat, strategy, and martial arts, and they fought with the same valor and honor as their male counterparts. The Onna-Bugeisha played crucial roles during times of war, defending their homes, their families, and their honor. Today, we will explore the lives of these powerful women, their influence on Japanese history, and how they continue to inspire people to this day. The Onna-Bugeisha were not ornamental figures meant to symbolize beauty and grace in Japanese society. They were trained warriors, skilled in martial arts, archery, and the use of various weapons, particularly the naginata, a long-bladed polearm that gave them reach and leverage over stronger male opponents. The naginata became a symbol of female strength, often depicted in the hands of these fierce women. While the samurai men were often away on military campaigns, the Onna-Bugeisha were responsible for protecting their homes and villages, ensuring that they were not defenseless against invaders or bandits. One of the earliest known Onna-Bugeisha is Empress Jingu, a semi-legendary figure who is believed to have ruled Japan in the 3rd century AD. According to legend, after her husband, Emperor Chuai, died in battle, Empress Jingu took command of the army herself, leading a successful invasion of Korea without shedding a single drop of Japanese blood. Though historical accounts of her reign are mixed with myth, Empress Jing remains a powerful symbol of female leadership and military prowess in Japanese history. Statues of Jingu often depict her as a regal warrior, standing tall with her armor and sword, ready to lead her troops into battle. As we move forward in history, one of the most famous Onna-Bugeisha was Tomo Gozen, a warrior who fought during the Genpei War in the late 12th century, a time when the samurai were fighting for control of Japan. Tomo was known for her exceptional beauty, strength, and bravery. Her skill with the bow and the sword made her a feared and respected warrior on the battlefield. The Hike Monogatari, a war chronicle from this period, describes Tomo as being especially beautiful, with white skin, long hair, and charming features. She was also a remarkably strong archer, and as a swordswoman, she was a warrior worth 1,000, ready to confront a demon or a god, mounted or on foot. Tomo's most famous battle took place during the final days of the Genpei War. As the forces of her master, Minamoto no Yoshinaka, were being overwhelmed by enemy troops, Tomo charged into the enemy ranks, defeating several skilled warriors. One account claimed she beheaded a prominent enemy commander and escaped unscathed. Tomo's loyalty to Yoshinaka, even as their forces were being defeated, exemplifies the samurai spirit of honor and duty. Despite her eventual disappearance from historical records, her legacy as a female warrior who stood shoulder to shoulder with male samurai remains etched in history. Tomo Gozen was not the only Onna-Bugeisha who left a lasting legacy. Throughout Japan's history, there were numerous other women warriors who took up arms to defend their families and their honor. During the Sengoku period, a time of near-constant civil war in Japan, women like Lady Hangaku and Lady Tsuru played critical roles in defending their clans. These women were not just passive figures watching from the sidelines. They were commanders, strategists, and fighters who contributed to their clan's survival. One of the most notable examples of female leadership in battle comes from the Boshin War, 1868 to 1869, a conflict between the forces of the Tokugawa shogunate and those seeking to return political power to the emperor. During this war, Nakano Takeko, a well-trained Onna-Bugeisha, led a group of female warriors in a desperate battle against the imperial forces. Nakano was born into a samurai family and was trained in martial arts and classical literature from a young age. Her leadership and bravery were on full display during the Battle of Aizu, where she and her group of female fighters, known as the Joshitai, Women's Army, charged the enemy with naginatas in hand. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Nakano and her warriors fought with remarkable courage, inflicting significant casualties on the enemy. However, Nakano was mortally wounded in battle, and according to legend, She asked her sister to behead her so that her body would not fall into enemy hands, a final act of defiance and honor. Nakano's story has become legendary, and she is remembered as a symbol of the samurai spirit that transcends gender. The role of the Onna-Bugeisha was not limited to the battlefield. These women were also responsible for the education and upbringing of the next generation of warriors. Many Onna-Bugeisha were mothers, teachers, and advisors who passed on the samurai code of Bushido to their sons and daughters. The principles of honor, loyalty, and courage were not just taught in battle, but also instilled in the daily lives of samurai families. The Onna-Bugeisha played a critical role in ensuring that these values were upheld within their households, even during times of peace. As Japan entered the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, a time of relative peace and stability under the Tokugawa shogunate, the role of the Onna-Bugeisha began to shift. With fewer external threats and military campaigns, the need for female warriors declined. However, the legacy of the Onna-Bugeisha lived on through the continued training of women in the art of self-defense and the preservation of the samurai code. Even in times of peace, women in samurai families were expected to maintain their skills and readiness to protect their homes if necessary. In modern times, the legacy of the Onna-Bugeisha continues to inspire women around the world. Their stories challenge the traditional narrative of the samurai as exclusively male and demonstrate that strength, courage, and honor are not bound by gender. The Onna-Bugeisha represent a powerful symbol of resilience, leadership, and the unbreakable spirit of the warrior. The story of the Onna-Bugeisha also serves as a reminder that women have always played critical roles in the defense and leadership of their societies. While history may have downplayed their contributions, the stories of these women warriors have endured, providing inspiration for future generations. Whether in the fields of battle or in the struggles of everyday life, the lessons of the Onna-Bugeisha remain relevant today. They teach us that the warrior spirit knows no gender and that true strength comes from within. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of Japan's fierce warrior women, the Onna-Bugeisha. Their stories remind us that courage, honor, and strength know no gender, and their legacy continues to inspire people today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories of the samurai and warriors who shaped history. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the Onna-Bugeisha and how their story has inspired you. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. And remember, new videos are posted every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Until next time, keep the spirit of the samurai alive.